Alright, what you see here is a new fan that I got at a pawn shop here in the Dominican Republic. This is a Nippon America industrial ceiling fan. This is the one that was actually installed at a pawn shop for, I want to say, almost a decade now. Not exactly sure when it was installed along with the silver KDK, but this was the other fan that was installed there. And just about, I say less than a year ago, close to it, they took it down and replaced it for KDK because the control on this failed on it, which is why in the more recent videos you'd see of it, it was running a bit slower on the highest speed. The fan itself runs fine, it's the control that was failing. But yeah, as you can obviously tell, these are a knockoff of a KDK Industrial, or a Panasonic one, but specifically, because they didn't have Panasonic Industrials here. I remember filming a few of them at a beach restaurant, and they had a few of them that were very similar to this. They looked more like the universal one instead of having those two rings around the motor and the bottom of it. But yeah, I've been wanting to get one of these for a while. They have a few other ones there, brand new, but I figured this one, since it was cheaper, I'd get it. I only paid like $25 for it, so they had no control. I might buy one of the other ones later on at some point, but they've been there for years. So I feel like at this point, it's really not a rush to get them because nobody has bought them since, and they've been there for over 7 years now. But yeah, the fan definitely has some wear, has definitely seen some use, obviously. But the fan does work still. I did get it briefly tested before buying it, which is something I think I always do here before you buy fan used. But yeah, here's the logo. It's a little bit faded. It's funny that this one's more worn out looking, just while the other three that are, they are not yellowed at all really. But at the same time, this one was getting used a lot. So I don't think it was very uncommon to see this one off. Yeah, one of the blades got a little bit bent, but it's not really a big deal. I can straighten it out easily, and at the end of the day, I could always throw some KDK blades on it, as those would fit it. But the blade quality is about the same as the KDK blades. They're not really that much flimsy. They're not really like any flimsier, but they're almost about the same exact quality. Just a little bit flimsier, but not like, it's not like that noticeable. All three of the blades have gotten a little bit bent. But yeah, they did cut the downer on it, which actually I'm glad they did, because it'll be easier for me to test it in a test mount back in the States. But yeah, the plastic parts on there are about the same quality as the KDK plastic parts, so it's not really that cheap of a knockoff. But for the control to go out within less than 10 years is kind of a shock, not a good sign, but that's a control. And if anything, it was a capacitor going out in it, which is kind of an issue of any fan within the past 10-ish years anyways, regardless of quality. So but yeah, the capacitor on this fan is actually a 7UF1, so it's about and it's basically just as powerful as the older KDKs, like from the 90s era and the early 2000s. So I mean, that's something I've noticed of a lot of KDK knockoffs. But this one's a pretty close replica of it. I do want to get the universal one at some point. It's just a matter of finding one locally in the store. I've seen them on Marketplace down here, but I'd rather go to a natural store and buy it. There's a few other knockoffs I'd like to get. Or just Panasonic versions in general, but I'm glad to finally get one of these after many years of contemplating of getting one. And I figured I might as well get this one since I knew it was used, it'd be cheaper. And it'd be kind of cool to have one that I've seen at that store for many years running. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.